Bosley's, a proud supporter of the Victoria Humane Society. Go to bosleys.com/givingback.
It's pet check time, and this is Jade. She has a slobber bubble on her eyeball. She loves her treats. She knows there's treats there. She loves her treats. So that is really good because when they're treat motivated, it makes training so much easier.
So much easier. I don't have any treat motivated dogs at my house. But when they're treat motivated, it's so much easier. And she's a lovely, lovely dog who loves her people. She's about between 2 and 3 years old. We don't really know for sure because she came from a remote community with 6 puppies. Aww. And her 6 puppies, you'll see on the website, they're the Brady Bunch. The
Brady Bunch.
Yes, she had 6 little puppies, and she's a lovely, lovely dog. She likes other dogs. We're hoping to send her just... I know. We always like to send mums to homes with no other dogs in the beginning just because they're just getting over. They just need some spoiling and recouping. If you can see, she's still quite full of milk. So we're going to send her out on a contract for her to go back into so that she can dry up, because otherwise it'll take her forever. Yeah. But she is just a lovely, lovely dog. She's been hanging out at the shelter all morning. She's like good with everything. All she wants to do is take care of her puppies. She's a really sweet dog who will just make somebody. And she does that bully kind of talk as opposed to barking. She's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
So she has things to say.
Like when someone comes to the door and stuff. She's not like a bad barker or anything like that. She just, hi, honey, hi. She's just a lovely, lovely dog. She's a nice size. She's like 25 kilos, so she's, about 50 pounds, and she's just really, really nice.
There's treats here. Well, we wanted to talk about 2 pet safety issues, and often it's not something we think about in winter, but because we live on the West Coast where people are doing outdoor activities year-round, we are seeing people still running or biking with their dogs on a leash. The dogs on a leash, they're biking beside them, which can be incredibly dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous, and a lot of times you'll see them on actually a solid pole from their bike, so they can't get away, they can't slow down, they can't, and it's really it's even more dangerous in the summer where they can't regulate their breathing, and it's hot. They can't, they can't pant fast enough to get it out. These dogs, it's dangerous just because of other vehicles and other,
and obstacles, hazards, or you could crash.
Absolutely. But it's also really hard on the dogs. Like, people think that's a great way to exercise them, and if you're on a trail and you're biking through a trail and your dog's running beside you and not on a leash, that's great.
Yeah, that's different because they're not attached to you. It's attached, and then they can't slow down if they need to, or they can't stop if there's an obstacle.
And they can't stop and smell things, which is really, really important to dogs. And it's something to be very cautious of. We see it, and we see so many accidents because of it, and we see so many animals in hospital because of it. So, we're the ones that get the calls when these kinds of things happens, along with dogs.
Oh, yeah, and the backs of trucks, which I'm shocked people still do that with everything we know. Like, you don't put children in the back of a truck anymore.
We used to, but we don't.
Used to happen decades ago. Well, hopefully you don't put children in the back.
And it's funny because some people now tie them in the back of the truck, which is almost worse, because we've had a few that they tie them, but it's too long, and what happens is they fall out the side, but then they're hanging from the side.
They could strangle.
And so we've had probably half a dozen last year dogs that we took in because they were either thrown from the pickup truck or they were hung from the pickup truck. So please, and those people couldn't afford what they needed for the medical and stuff, so they came into our care, and they were very, very costly. One of them, it completely cut through the neck. So it was,
and the trauma that causes for the pet.
It's a lot of trauma.
Yeah,
so it's important that people think about these things. Like, if you want to put a crate in there, have a crate latched down and put them in the crate. If you have to keep them in the back of the pickup, then something like that is a much better option. Like, please, let's keep them safe.
But really, the dog can be inside the truck.
Well, our dogs are in the truck. We like them in with us.
But so if your dog is high energy and really needs a good workout, going on trails where they can be off leash and just run, but at their pace as well, slow down, that's the way to do it.
You need to look out at the camera so they can see your pretty face.
She's so interested in her treats and soaking my hand and slobber. Those are your 2. Yeah, you're really good at both those things.
Oh, hello.
But after the crazy puppies we had last week, it's nice to have a calm dog. So thank you for bringing a calm dog. If you're interested in Jade, just go to our website, cheknews.ca. Click on the Pet Check page there. We'll have a link to the Victoria Humane Society with adoption information and applications need to go through the Humane Society for this lovely girl. Thanks for watching.